Today we are going to be using a wheel to trade every NBA team's best offensive player to a random team across the league. Then we will simulate a season and playoff simulation on NBA 2K21 to determine the winner with live games. This is going to be a fun one. The wheel draft is up next. I picked each team's best offensive player myself, so if you disagree or agree, let me know down below. But let's get right into this one. Onto the wheel. Now each player will be traded to the team they are selected by the wheel. On the right of the screen, of course, you got the order, the players, and the 2K overall. Now Joel Embiid's up first. For the Philadelphia 76ers, I think everybody can agree that he's the best offensive player on that team, as Embiid's going to San Antonio to join the Spurs. DeRozan's the best offensive player there, so he will not be on that team. Now the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, obvious choice here for the Bucks. He is selected to go to Denver to join the Nuggets with Jokic. Murray's the best offensive player in Denver in my opinion. I'll explain later why. Zach LaVine up next, Chicago's best scorer, and he's going to the Phoenix Suns. He'll be joining Rubio, Kelly Oubre, and now Kevin Love. Cavaliers fans, it's gotta be Love. I mean, in my opinion, he's the only guy that can score consistently on that Cavs team, as he's going down to the Pelicans and Jason Tatum. This Celtics team was hard. Of course, you have Kemba Walker, but Tatum's the best offensive player, as he's going down to the Brooklyn Nets, joining Kyrie Irving and Kawhi Leonard of the Los Angeles Clippers. He's obviously the best offensive player on that team. He's going to the Washington Wizards to join DC. And now John Morant, a rookie, great offensive player as well, is going down to Minnesota to join the Timberwolves with D'Angelo Russell. Trae Young, 30 points a game in his second year, one of the best shooters I've seen in a while, and he's going down to LA to join the Lakers with Anthony Davis. And Jimmy Butler's up next. After watching that finals, so much respect for Butler. He scored at will, he can pass the ball, he's going to the Toronto Raptors, and most importantly, he can defend. But Devontae Graham, a breaking out star in the NBA last year, is going to the Dallas Mavericks. He's the Hornets' best scorer in my opinion over Rozier. Donovan Mitchell, what a crazy playoff performance he had this year. He's their best player offensively. He's going down to the Atlanta Hawks. They don't have Trae Young, but they do have Donovan Mitchell now. I got De'Aaron Fox for Sacramento up next. You could have said Buddy Hield, but Fox averaged more points, and De'Aaron Fox is going down to the New York Knicks. They're going to get the Fox. And now Julius Randle, speaking of New York, he's their best offensive player. It was Morris, but he got traded. He's now going to Utah to join the Jazz. And LeBron James, you have Anthony Davis, a great scorer as well, but LeBron James is on another level, and he's going to the Golden State Warriors. How ironic is that? He's in Golden State. Nikola Vucevic. The Magic have some underrated scorers, honestly, with Fournier, Aaron Gordon, but Vucevic is going to the 76ers, joining Ben Simmons, Luka Doncic. Not only is Luka the best offensive player on his team, you can debate he's the best in the NBA, as he's going down to the Clippers. He will be going to the team that he lost to in his first playoff appearance, and here's honestly the best scorer in the NBA, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is going to the Houston Rockets, so Durant will be joining Russell Westbrook and Jamal Murray. Like I said, he's the best offensive player. I know Jokic could pass, but Jamal Murray's scoring ability is unmatched. He's going to the Pacers, and speaking of the Pacers, TJ Warren, you could say Oladipo, but TJ Warren this season, especially in the bubble, proved why he's the team's best scorer and offensive player, as he's going to Cleveland. And Brandon Ingram, what a year he had. He's going out to the Miami Heat to join Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Bam Adebayo. Derrick Rose, the Pistons' best offensive player. Second best player is Blake Griffin, but Derrick Rose, former MVP, is going to the Portland Trail Blazers. Pascal Siakam. Now, I know he didn't have the greatest playoff performances this season, but I still have faith in this dude. I think he's the best offensive player in the Raptors. He's going down the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now we got James Harden, top 3 scorer in the NBA. He's going to Milwaukee. Going to be interesting to see if he can take the Bucks farther than Giannis did in this simulation, with DeMar DeRozan up next. And DeRozan, the San Antonio Spurs, is going to the Memphis Grizzlies. Devin Booker, unbelievable scoring talent, the Suns' best offensive player, is going down to Boston to join the Celtics. And as a Celtics fan, I gotta love it. Chris Paul, one of the best NBA point guards in NBA history, is going to the Detroit Pistons, joining Blake Griffin, so we got a reunion. How funny is that? Karl Anthony Towns, the Minnesota Timberwolves' best player and offensive player, is going to the Sacramento Kings. And Karl Anthony Towns, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated centers. His team's just not that good. As Lillard is going to the Magic, and we know Lillard is an unbelievable offensive talent. And speaking of the greatest three-point shooter of all time, Curry's going to Chicago. So Bulls fans, congratulations. You got Steph Curry, leaving Bradley Beal up last, going to the Charlotte Hornets, and that's going to wrap up the wheel. I'm going to put these rosters here on NBA 2K21. We're going to get to that in a second and simulate the season and then the playoffs. But what a wheel draft. whole new NBA. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'll see you in a sec. We're going to go over the rosters. You can skip to the season and playoff simulation. But at the end of the wheel, we saw Vucevic go to the 76ers. Philadelphia, the winners in the last simulation. Milwaukee Bucks now get James Harden. Gonna see how he fares up in Milwaukee. Chicago gets Steph Curry. That's gonna be fun to watch. Cleveland with TJ Warren, Colin Sexton. Celtics, Devin Booker, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Marcus Smart. Luka Doncic with Paul George, Montrezl Harrell, and the team that beat him in the first round. And as we go over these rosters, make sure you go like the video, comment down below who you think is going to win this simulation, the team that you think is going to win, or just your favorite team. And the people who commented in the last video are up on the screen now. So do the same thing for this video, have a chance to be shouted out in the next one. So let's continue on with the rosters. The Hornets, Bradley Beal, the Utah Jazz, got Julius Randle. If you're a Knicks fan, what do the Knicks need to do next year to get better? I mean, I really think they could get Van Vliet. If they get Van Vliet, they're in the right direction. Van Vliet would be a crazy free agent for any team. He's going to get a lot of looks this offseason. The Lakers now with Trae Young, Anthony Davis, Orlando Magic, Damian Lillard, Jonathan Isaac. Mavericks, Devontae Graham. If Devontae Graham, unreal season last year. Second year in the NBA, could have won most improved. It went to Ingram. Brooklyn now, Kyrie and Tatum back on the same team on the Nets. Former MVP Giannis with Nikola Jokic. Pacers with Sabonis and Jamal Murray. Anyways, shout out to LeBron for winning his 4th championship. Everybody DMs me, oh, you're a Celtics fan. Why are you mad that LeBron won? Guys, we are witnessing greatness. Now, in my top 10 list, he's 1 or 2. Him and Jordan are the top 2 easily. 3, I got Kareem. Then I got Magic. Then I got Tim Duncan. Then I think I got Kobe. You can keep going on. Shaq, Hakeem, Larry Bird. Honestly, what a season was for LeBron James. We have to witness greatness. I mean, I know I'm a Celtics fan. He destroyed the Celtics over the years. But he's one of the GOATs. Him and Jordan are up there for number 1 and 2. LeBron James, I think if he ties him for 6 rings, automatic GOAT. Like, there's no question for that. But right now, I think Jordan has a little bit of an edge just because of how LeBron's career went. I mean, he did have that 2016 ring, as we see him now on the Warriors. I don't want to talk about LeBron's career all in this video, but that's for another video. Let's simulate to the end of the season. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins an MVP for Denver, 27 points. First team All-NBA, Luka, Westbrook, Giannis, LeBron, Joel Embiid, and the San Antonio Spurs. Second team, Harden, Young, Davis, Leonard, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jokic, Tatum, Russell, Bradley Beal. Third team, league leader in points, Davis with Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, and here come the Eastern Conference standings. Raptors lead in front, followed by the Celtics, the Bucks with Harden, the Magic with Lillard, the 76ers, the Brooklyn Nets, the Hawks with Mitchell, 8-seeded Wizards Kawhi Leonard, and the Chicago Bulls miss out, and so do the Heat. Now on the Western Conference, we've got the Clippers with Luka Doncic, followed by the Nuggets, Lakers, Pelicans, Warriors, Spurs, Kings. Houston slips into the 8th spot. The Timberwolves don't make the playoffs again. Wolves fans at home, stay faithful. But anyway, here's the bracket. Let me know down below what's your last chance. Comment your predictions. These games are simulated all by NBA 2K21 with live scenarios. Round number 1 coming up here in a second. 16 teams, 1 championship. Let's go. In Brooklyn to start off the playoffs, and James Harden and the Milwaukee Bucks are down by 2 points. Ilyasova in the paint scores it. The Milwaukee Bucks trying to win on the road to force Game 5. 40 seconds remaining. Kyrie Irving for the Nets. Jason Tatum is fouled out. Irving one-on-one. Half spin. Got him. Harris a 3. Back rim no good. Out of the offensive rebound. Keeps the possession alive as Harris cuts to the paint. It will go to the line. Ilyasova says, no easy fouls in the playoffs. 28 seconds. Joe Harris, 13 on the night. It gives the Brooklyn Nets a 1-point lead. This to make it a 2-point game. He got it. 28 remaining. Milwaukee at a timeout. James Harden in the Eastern Conference on the road. What does he have to offer? One-on-one with Irving. Now on Dinwiddie. Fade away. Puts it in. James Harden, now it's contested. Unbelievable shot. 19.5 remaining in Game 4. Brooklyn calls timeout, and they're looking for the win and the series. Shot clock down to 8. Kyrie Irving, tie ball game. 101. The pick from Allen. Irving a pull up. No. Allen rebound. Yes. But did it count? I don't think he got it off, but they will go the replay review. And if it counts, the Nets win the series. The referee with the decision, and the basket does not count. We got overtime in game 4. Someone pause the video, send it to me on Instagram in the comments. Did it count? Now in overtime, 11 seconds, Milwaukee down 1. It all comes down to this. Can they win the game on the road? James Harden, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Harden 1-on-1 with LeVert. Hill devotioning. Harden, 2, pulls back, fires away, and he missed it. He had a clean look, but the Brooklyn Nets survived in advance, winning in a sweep. Now we go to game number 4, where Golden State and LeBron James will sweep the Pelicans. LeBron and Golden State, as we get a jump ball with 0.7 remaining. I don't know what they're trying to fight for. This game is over. This series is over. The Pelicans are now eliminated, and LeBron James moves on. The next team to move on is the Los Angeles Lakers with Trae Young and Anthony Davis taking down Joel Embiid and the San Antonio Spurs in 5 games at home, 132-106. Laker Nation is moving on without LeBron James. MVP chance for Damian Lillard in Orlando. Game 5, ball game is 4 points. Lillard got the heat check. He got the free throw at the 5-point game now, and this one is over. Damian Lillard taking the Magic to the first round, and now the second round, taking on the Sixers in 5 games. We go to game 6. Boston trying to win on the road and close out the series in 6. 30 seconds remaining, 108-108. It's Devin Booker. 1-on-1 with Benbury. 14 to the shot clock. Booker to Hayward. Pull up. Got it. Huge shot on the road for Gordon Hayward, and the Celtics have a 2-point lead. Donovan Mitchell. Series on the line. Down by 2 points. 15 seconds. No shot clock. No timeouts. Benbury with it. 10 seconds. They need to get it going. Collins, 7 seconds. Cutting back towards Mitchell. He scores. 4.6 remaining. This place is going crazy. Booker, 2 seconds from the logo. No, we got overtime again in this first round game, and Donovan Mitchell ties it to send to OT. Now in overtime, 41 seconds, inbound to Mitchell. Set him here on a game-tying shot with 4.6. Now in overtime, driving on Smart, gives it to the corner, 3-pointer. No, not even close. Rebounded by Collins and the foul. John Collins looking to give the Hawks a 2-point lead in game 6. He got it. Boston now down by 2. 30 seconds, and how quickly can this game change? We saw the 4th quarter regulation, Boston winning, and all of a sudden Donovan Mitchell, big time buckets, and now a 6-second shot differential. Booker to drive, Booker flips it up and in! Back to a tie game, Devin Booker put in work for the Celtics. 15 seconds, and now a chance to win the game. It's Donovan Mitchell, guarded by Booker. Each player traded on the wheel in the beginning of the video. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. 4 seconds on the pick. Fade away. Yes! Donovan Mitchell again. Strikes for the Hawks. 2-point game. Booker, full court shots. We're going to 7. Atlanta's on their feet. And what a performance from Donovan Mitchell. This series isn't over yet. Kawhi Leonard, back in the Eastern Conference, takes his former team to 6 games in the first round, but the Toronto Raptors with Jimmy Butler going to Washington in Game 6 and officially eliminate the Washington Wizards 120-109. Denver trying to close out the series in Sacramento. They're looking for the dagger. Up by 2 points. Giannis to drive. 9 seconds. He will be fouled. Jabari Parker can't believe it as Giannis is headed to the line for clutch free throws. 29 on the night, 3-point game. This one, the dagger, he got it. 9.8. Sacramento, they can't believe it, but look at the mascots. He's vibing right now. 8 seconds. They're going to need a miracle. Buddy Hield to Bogdanovich, takes it. No, on a Kubo the rebound. 1 second, and this series is over in 6 games. Questionable foul called by the ref at the end of the game, and now the Nuggets are moving on. And not only did Donovan Mitchell score 43 points in a Game 7, he forced Game 6 on a game winner and goes on to score 40 points. Unbelievable performance. The Hawks move on, and now we go to Game 7, the other one. 1-point game. It's the 1-seeded Clippers at home against the 8-seeded Rockets as Morris up 360. When have we seen Marcus Morris do that? And now with 38 seconds, winner go home. Kevin Durant on the road in Los Angeles. 19 in the shot clock. Durant gives up to Westbrook. Former teammates in OKC. They have some unfinished business. The fans on their feet. Defensive chance. Durant driving in the foul. Kevin Durant. 26 seconds remaining. Looking to give the Rockets a 2-point lead, and he does. Here we go, a timeout by the Clippers. And the number 1 seed trying to hold on a hole with Luka Doncic. You got to go to Luka here. George's going to take it. Paul George, 3-second shot differential, scores. Never mind. Paul George stepping up in Game 7. And now it's Durant and the Rockets with a chance to win the game. Or we got another overtime in this first round. George will defend Durant. You gotta think this is going right to KD. 5 seconds, Durant pulls it. Bang! Durant from downtown. Rockets with a 3-point lead, 2.3 remaining. Williams inbound, Doncic, full court shots. No! Durant pulls it in front of Paul George's eyes and nails it. Los Angeles is eliminated and on to the second round. Unbelievable, crazy first round. Everybody sees the teams, the matchups. We're going to get here on NBA 2K21 to simulate this round. Let's go. Conference semifinal action starts out in Denver. And I see all the Nuggets fans in the comments talking about how you never win simulations. And in this one, it's not looking good either. The Lakers advance at 5. And now we go to the other Game 5. Atlanta trying to force Game 6. They're down by 3 points. 7 seconds. Hunter a 3 to tie. In and out. Ball tipped. Tatum the rebound. And this one looks like it's over. Not a disappointing simulation for the Hawks. They had that crazy comeback in the first round. But going on in the semifinals, the Nets eliminate them and keep on winning. And in Game 6 in Orlando, the Toronto Raptors looking to close out this series. Up 3-2, down by 2 points. Lowry zips it in. Anunoby missed it. Here comes Orlando on the fast break. Damian Lillard, 32 seconds. Lillard to Gasol. Sent back by the other Gasol. Oh my goodness. Here comes Toronto. Lowry up and in. What a sequence. 22 seconds. Timeout Orlando. Oh my goodness. The Gasol's going at it. And here we go. Orlando looking to win this game. It goes to Lillard, ball on the floor. And we got a jump ball. This has to be the craziest game of the simulation so far as we look at this block. Gasol on Gasol violence. 20 seconds. Jump ball at the logo. Fournier and Lowry up in the air. Orlando takes possession. 17 seconds to go. Looking to 4-7. Lillard 13-12. Guarded by Lowry. Fans on their feet on Orlando. Down to 8 seconds. Lillard 6. Damian Lillard needs to get it going. Gonna pull from the logo. A bomb! Lillard strikes for the Magic. 2.1 seconds remaining. He's mean mugging the timeout. Oh my goodness. Toronto needs a 3 or we're going to 7. 2.1. Inbounding is Gasol. VanVleet, a good look. In and out. And the Magic 4-7 of a Damian Lillard prayer from the logo. What a shot. This series isn't over. How about the 8-seeded Rockets taking on LeBron James in the semifinals and getting the series done in 6 at home, 121-105, and Houston is moving on. So we go to Game 7, and Orlando wins by 9 points. It was Lillard Magic in Game 6, and now the Magic all of a sudden knock off the 1 seed, and they're into the Eastern Conference Finals. What a series. 4 teams remaining. Los Angeles, Houston, Orlando, Brooklyn. Only 2 teams can advance to the NBA Finals. Who do you guys got? We're going to simulate this round here on NBA 2K21. Let's go. Game 7. Winner goes to the championship in Los Angeles. The Rockets down by 1 point. 47 seconds. It's Westbrook on the drive. Westbrook scores. And the baby celebration on Trae Young. 41 seconds. Young looking for revenge. Spin move. Puts it back. Puts it in. Trae Young and Russell Westbrook going at it in Game 7. It's a 2-point game. Lakers lead by 2. Fans on their feet. Durant driving. Going up. Oh, he missed a layup. Here come the Lakers. And a shot here would be the dagger and can send the Rockets home. Young working on Westbrook. 14 seconds. Here comes a double. Davis to Howard. Great ball movement. It's a 4-point game with 16 seconds, and the Lakers get sent to the NBA Finals. You need a three. Inbounding 16.5. They go to Westbrook. Here comes a double for some reason. Leaves Green wide open. Bang! We're not done yet. 10.1. One-score game. And now they found Danny Green. But why are you double teaming right there? And now Danny Green at the line. No matter what, it's still a one-possession game. Even if he makes both. Green the second one. He got it. Now the Rockets need someone to make another big-time shot. 8.9. Westbrook to Durant. Takes it. Makes it. The Rockets are going away. It's a tie game. Trae Young with 3 seconds. It's good if it goes. Overtime in the Western Conference Finals, Game 7. What? In overtime, 125 to 125. Young to drive. Wide open is Davis. Sets his feet. Missed it. Here come the Rockets. Durant has his badge. You know they want to go to Durant. He's been on fire. It's Gordon. 28 seconds. They go to Durant. Driving. Throws it down. And all of a sudden, the Rockets take control of this Game 7. Timeout Los Angeles. And now here we go. Down by 2 points. Step back from Young. Missed it. Rebounded by Durant. And the Rockets have it. And now down by 4 points. Los Angeles needs a miracle. Young from downtown won't go. They get the offensive rebound. 8 seconds. Green takes it. He missed it. And that's going to do it. Down by 4 points with 16 seconds to end the regulation. Forced overtime. The Rockets are going to the NBA Finals. Unreal performance in Game 7. I thought this one was over, but what a comeback it was for Houston. And to meet the Rockets in the finals, sweeping the Orlando Magic and the Brooklyn Nets can't be stopped. Kyrie and Tatum advance, and Brooklyn I think has only lost like 2 or 3 games in this simulation as a whole, and they're going to the championship. 2 teams remaining. Brooklyn, Houston, best of 7 series for the NBA championship. Let me know if you guys had your predictions right or wrong down below in the comments. But let's simulate these NBA finals. Going to Game 6 in Houston, the Rockets lead the series, and they're looking to win the championship at home. They have the ball in a tie ball game, 117 to 117. Westbrook on Irving, fade away, got it! Russell Westbrook in his bag, trying to win his first championship, and here comes Kyrie Irving the Nets. 30 seconds, Irving the drive, gives it to Harrison, wide open 3, bang! You simply cannot leave that man open. 26 seconds remaining. Durant down by 1 point. They have faced adversity all simulation long. Can they strike again? Durant, floater in the paint, scores! And now 1 stop away from winning the championship as an 8 seed. Kyrie Irving looking to 4-7 on the road. 12 seconds, no timeout. Shot clock turned off. This is Kyrie's moment. Westbrook will defend. 4 seconds. Irving, clean look for the win. Up and it rolls off the front of the rim. The Rockets survive and win the NBA championship. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, unfinished business. They get a championship together in a ring as an 8 seed. What a simulation. The Brooklyn Nets were going so dominant in the playoffs, and in Game 6, Kyrie and Tatum couldn't get it done. Shout out to the Nets though, what a simulation they had. And what a video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Houston, the underdogs, as Tatum dapping up the coach. I mean, hey, Mike D'Antoni isn't in Houston anymore, but he got a championship in this simulation. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Thank you for all the support all the time. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It's your boy After Productions. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.